me out.
I just messed something up.
The Dakota Johnson,
Yeah.
Madam Web.
Yeah, that was a prank gift from one of my friends. They're like, I got you your poster from your favorite movie, Mario. I was like, how did you know?
Speaking of favorite movies, man, I hope Mel
Gibson?
Brooks stays alive until Spaceballs 2 is complete.
Oh, yeah. I heard about them working on that.
An old man now. I'm really happy that they're making it, but they should have made it like a decade ago.
Oh, yeah.
Or more.
Oh, yeah. And hello, fellow heroes, and welcome to another episode of Project Odyssey Burning Skies. Last we left off, our party had stopped a sacrificing ritual, a ritual sacrifice, saving a cleric and finding themselves a new party member, Amelia, in the process. They learned that weird name.
You can do it.
Asmodeus is helping out Mulvier, but in manipulating. What's up?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, thank you. Asmodeus. Oh my gosh, it's like phonics. Asmodeus. It's spelled out phonetically.
Reading is good.
Asmodeus, a devil, a demonic lord, a god reigning over the 9th level of hell itself, who brought evil into the world and plans on taking over the other realms, is in cahoots with Mulvier. Now, he does have influence and is kind of leading the charge with the Duergar, and that the party learned that there's some tension because the Duergar all praise and follow Asmodeus, yet they do not like the fact that all the kobolds they have to work for are sort of kind of leaning into seeing Mulvier as a god, who's up until now, whose main plan has been to show us force of strength, take revenge onto the realm with his chromatic dragons, and acquire all the dragon mask so that he could ascend to godhood. He believes that freedom is the true nature of chaos, and by taking away freedom, he shall take away chaos from all the realms. However, this ragtag group of people have been collecting all the dragon mask before him, even cooperating with him and going into a land that was ridden full of dragon diseases and corruption to acquire one of the last mask, leaving the final and only mask left with Mulvier himself. Now, however, he has taken over a mountain for King Golmar, who has laid siege to his own home because the Duergar have kicked him out of it. Under that siege, they have done well to get rid of the magical storm that stopped sunlight from affecting the Duergar and kobolds, in which them saving Amelia came and took place. And now they have sent out Ragnar, a giant one-eyed dragon that the party has faced off before, to bolster the front lines and to stop Golmar from invading the mountain. Yet another problem has occurred. Droves and droves and droves of kobolds continue to exit the mountain. Golmar's scouts say that this should be impossible. They shouldn't be able to replenish their forces, and there is no other routes leading into the mountain to do so. they are producing them or teleporting them in. And so a dramatic effort is going to have to take place. Whereas an entire army is unable to take the mountain, the siege is going to have to continue. And so our story begins. Our party is inside of the war camp in Golmar's tent. Ryder is looking wistfully out one of the flaps, seeing the sun as it begins to set. He's constantly playing with a coin in between his fingers and taking in as much sunlight as he can, for it has probably been weeks since they've seen it. Golmar is angered by the recent news and says, "At this rate, our forces would dwindle. I only have enough supplies to hold this siege for a week. I sent out your diplomat, Leia, to see if she can get us reinforcements. But who knows when they would return? We must make an effort now. You have come in handy through the smuggling routes before, but those won't work again. I've tried sending scouts and other people, and even my own brother Ryder says that there will be no other smuggling routes, and if there are, it will be the cost of your lives. I say we do something that they won't see coming. A full frontal assault. I will send out my army to cover you, and you will ride these mountain goats." He takes you out back. There's a pen of just these giant dwarven mountain goats that you see a trained beastmaster riding. He just has his arms crossed as he has one of the goats going around in circles as he's keeping them exercised. "You'll use this to ram through the kobolds and break an entrance into the cavern. Once you're inside the mountain, infiltrate and figure out what is producing their armies and sabotage it. From then on, we may be able to stop this siege."
I never thought I'd hear dwarven and giant in the same sentence.
Golmar chuckles a little bit, but says, "You'll be surprised the things a dwarf can tame."
Well, which one can I ride?
You go and inspect the giant mountain goats. Each one seems to have their own characteristics and personalities. There seems to be one that's kind of a wild. Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry, guys. There seems to be one that is kind of a wild card. Is more of a maverick and still hasn't been fully tamed, but due to resources dwindling from the siege, is kind of one of that they have left. There's a very gentle one, but is also kind of timid. Hold on, let me tell you the names of the mountain goats real quick.
I'll take the wild and crazy one. I've got
Okay.
animal handling.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I do.
Do I?
+6 to animal
I do
handling.
not. I'm -1, so I'll take the
Yeah,
best.
you need the
The
My
best
Little
one.
Pony.
I
Yeah,
have animal handling.
you do have animal handling too.
Yeah.
What's your bonus?
+5.
Okay, yeah, I've got a +6, so I'll take the wild and crazy one. Unless you want him, Kate.
It's okay.
Okay, so the wild and crazy one is named Jupiter.
Sweet.
This one, he's not afraid of a fight, but he also is not going to be good at taking direction. The shy and timid one is named Maple.
Is that the one you're taking, Mara?
No, because if it doesn't listen to me,
No, the
So this
shy and
one-
timid one.
it doesn't listen. I shouldn't take that one.
The wild and crazy one doesn't listen.
He just said the shy one doesn't listen.
No, the wild and crazy one, Jupiter. Jupiter doesn't. He's not afraid of a fight, but he's also gonna not like to take orders.
Okay,
The shy and
okay.
timid one won't be eager to go into a fight, but could be easier to control, which would be Maple.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then there's Vincent, who is the one getting exercise right now. Vincent seems to be the more quirky one. He is good at taking orders, but he's also the most independent. So at times he may want to do whatever he wants to do in the moment.
I can take Vincent.
Yeah, I'll take Maple.
Okay, you guys mount up on your big old goats, and you look off as Golmar tells his generals to ready the troops and to get them ready. As the infantry pours out, you go along with the cavalry. There's a first spearhead moment as a lot of the kobolds start rushing out, and you see Ragnar on one of the cliff sides of the mountain spread out his wings and shoot out a geyser of flame. The heat is so intense you can feel it tingling the skin in front of you as you begin to charge forward.
I rub Maple's neck and I go, "All right, Maple, let's do this."
Everyone seems confident, and everyone seems up in arms as everyone begins to give out their battle cries as a clash immediately happens, as you hear the crunching of bones from kobolds and the clashing of weapons fill the air. Your battle goats immediately start knocking kobolds left and right as they start flying up in the air, and you hear Wilhelm screams going on about. It doesn't take long for some kobolds to start clinging on to your goats. Maverick pays no attention to them as they start to climb up to go to start going at your heels, Beard One. How do you want to take care of them?
Jupiter.
Oh, Jupiter. Sorry.
It's Maverick.
Jupiter
like, who's
is a maverick. Is what is in my what's going on in my head.
I am going to pull out a hobo bagoto and take a whack at these little kobold monster pieces of crap that are trying to be Klingons to my goaty goat.
Okay.
McGoaterson.
Go ahead and roll for attacks.
All right, let me find my actions there. Okay, a hobo magobo. Does a 25 hit?
25 indeed hits as you start to slice and dice all the kobolds that are trying to climb on top of your goat. Maple, when she charges through the kobolds and they start clinging onto her, feels it and begins to freak out a little at once. She does not like the idea of enemies grabbing onto her. You can either attack the enemies, or you can try to calm down Maple and allow the kobolds to climb up further on your...
Fucking these bitches.
Okay, go ahead. Make an attack. How do you attack them?
I yell, "Flame tongue!" And then I have my dragon longsword and my flame tongue.
Okay, you you unsheath both your swords and begin attacking as you ignite your blades. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Right, 24 to hit. And then the...
Oh, don't worry
So
about
14.
damage.
Oh,
24 to hit.
Am I
That's a
rolling-
good.
sorry.
No, that's fine. You don't need to roll multiple. This is more of a hallway scene. You pull out your blades and you start almost equivalently going and attacking them. The flame from your blade does scare Maple.
I figured.
And her frightened level goes up another tier as you do successfully get rid of the kobolds on you. Vincent doesn't seem to be bothered by the kobolds as they begin to grab onto him, but Vincent seems to have the idea to take on all the kobolds all of a sudden, and decides to want to stop and kick and trample over extra kobolds. You can worry about the kobolds on you, or you can try to convince Vincent to follow the party.
Can I convince him to like kick and on the kobolds while we're going forward?
Yeah, you can try. That would be an animal handling.
Okay. $22.
22. Yeah. You steer Vincent back towards the group, but you continue to what's it called? Endorse his erratic behavior. So while everyone else is charging forward, Vincent is galloping, trampling, and moving side to side like a maniac, and actually shakes off the kobolds that were trying to climb up on top of you guys. In the next instance, as you guys break through the infantry ranks, Ragnar sees the cavalry group and you see as he starts to power up in his belly, chest, neck area begins to glow. He's gonna do a strafing run. Jupiter sees the giant dragons whose wingspan creates shadows and darkness and blocks out the sun, and sees it as a challenge. Jupiter immediately wants to change course and charge at Ragnar. How do you respond to Ragnar about to that?
Let's go, boyo. I grab my bow instead of a hobo magobo.
All right, you grab your bow and you start charging towards Ragnar. Ragnar at first doesn't know who's charging at him and immediately sees the bow that blinded him, and anger crosses his face. What do you intend to do with your bow?
Roll for that because he only has one eye.
You cut off in the first part. What was the first part of that?
I said I want him to roll whether he actually sees my bow or not because he only has the one eye.
You want him to roll if he sees
No,
you?
I'm just kidding.
You're good.
I'm gonna take my 3 shots at him.
Oh my. Do you have any intentions other than doing damage?
I'm gonna aim for his other eye.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Hold on.
And I'm gonna shout to him while I'm doing this. I took your one eye. Now I'm coming for the other one.
Okay, we're shooting. He is a really big guy. Okay. All right. I got my difficulty. In order to blind him again. Well, you do have Jupiter. Jupiter's not scared. Okay. This will determine your difficulty rating. Make an animal handling check of 20.
All right, we'll go back to my abilities. Animal handling.
Remember, we have inspiration.
That didn't work. Yeah, I do have inspiration, so I'm gonna probably have to use that at this point.
Okay.
So let me try it one more time. That didn't work either.
Oh, well, hey,
right.
It's okay. So,
that was a mistake. I didn't
you're
use
good. You don't have the most experience on mounted combat, so you're unable to make Jupiter as steady as you need him to be or really want him to be to get the best shot. But Jupiter is not hindering you any more than you need to be hindered. So in order to hit around Ragnar's eyes, it's going to be a DC of 20.
Okay. So I'm going to use sharpshooter.
Okay.
At least on this first shot.
Okay.
So let me just double check what that means because I forgot what that is. Sharpshooter. Okay, so a -5 plus 10 to damage. Okay, so that means I'm only +5 to hit. Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna have to do some math here. So give me just a second.
Okay. You do what you
All
gotta
right,
do.
so for the first attack, that hits with the 22.
Okay. All right.
Second attack misses. Third attack, that's crit. That's a 19.
Oh my gosh, you get a crit.
Yep. So for the first one, I did 14 points of damage on the first arrow,
Okay.
and then I did 28 points of damage on the second arrow. So 28, 38, 42 points of damage to his eyeball.
Okay. You shoot one shot. It lands at his eyebrow, and you see him shake his head just a little bit, but he stays determined. You shoot your next shot, deflects off of the scales. You shoot your third shot, and I was gonna say, in order to truly blind him, you're gonna have to land all 3 shots. But this one hits him right in the pupil, and you see him close his eyes, turn his head, rear his neck as he careens down and slams into the battlegrounds, crushing hundreds of kobolds as he rolls. His gut, the air releases from his gut and flames explode, and there's this small just train wreck of a destruction as a dragon turns into this rolling fireball that is just creating a small crater in the ground as he slides through. Well done, Beard One. Well done.
Ew, that's so dumb.
Jupiter.
Already left eye.
Jupiter sees how you've taken down this beast, and you almost see the goat itself give a small nod to you as it corrects its course back.
Pat him on the side of the neck. Good boy.
Okay. My metaphorical train wreck that I just told you, Maple sees as like a meteor just dropped from the heavens and has 2 stacks of fear on her, and it is just like, oh my dear gods, what is happening right now? Make an animal handling check. You're gonna have to beat a DC of 15. Oh no!
We're gonna use my inspiration. I don't want to 17. Well,
Mabel rears on her hind legs, freaking out. Go ahead and do your choice of dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw.
I have something about dexterity saving throws. I can't remember.
Don't forget, you've got a stone of good luck on you, Mara. So it's +1 to all saves and ability checks.
I knew there was something I had that like boosted, but I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you.
It wouldn't have helped because you would only been at a 13 on that roll, but it may help you with your save.
Dexterity or what?
Strength or athletics.
I do strength.
Okay.
It was on 19 for a minute.
I literally have +7.
I know. Mara, you hold on as tight as you can, but you get bucked off of your mount as you fall into the battlements of everything else that is going on.
I just yelled, Maple, wait!
Do we see this? How close is she to the rest of us?
She's about middle of the pack. You guys do both see this. Are you wanting to react to this?
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, Vincent, towards Mara!
Okay. You start steering Vincent towards Mara. And with no hesitation, Vincent starts heading in that direction. However, Vincent also seems very keen on hopping on top of the now downed dragon.
Vincent, wait!
So Vincent...
As I tried to reach down and get Mara,
Okay, so you're... Okay.
I'm gonna throw her like on the goat with me.
Make an acrobatics check with Mara, both you guys. As you see Amelia reach down as her steed does not slow down in the attempt to go by you.
19.
1910.
I got a 10.
That's good. You succeeded, more so for Mara's help than yours, as you grab her but don't have the strength to pull her up, as she grabs your goat and hoists herself up, throwing herself behind your goat. But
And then I yell back to Maple and be like, Maple, get out of here!
oh, you're telling her to get out? Make a animal handling check.
I'm sorry, but Maple's so scared.
Maple, I could protect you.
15. Your voice, weirdly assertive and angelic, pierces through the screams of terror that war is and hits Maple, calming her down just enough to look back where she came from and start running back to the camp.
Oh, you're stuck with me, Mara.
Fine. I hug your waist sweetly.
In that time that you've done both those actions, Vincent has trotted right up to Ragnar. And Ragnar just gets his bearings just enough to be able to start thrashing in rage and anger, leaving you guys right in the vicinity. What do you do? Vincent
Hold on
is
for dear
now
life.
Vincent is now holding 2 passengers, so his ability to maneuver is now going to be considered 1 in exhaustion.
How is it? What is it? What is the dragon doing exactly?
He's
Like,
throwing a tantrum.
He's
like-
basically lashing out at everything in his reach.
Right, because he's just
see
landed on the
anything.
ground, realized he can't see, and is now lashing out everywhere.
Can I jump on him?
You can sure try. Make a make a
Go away! I'm gonna ride you, bitch.
make an acrobatics check to see if you can land on top of the dragon.
No.
+2. 9. You get smacked away as he dunks. Your body rams right into his. You can try to make a strength check or an athletics check to see if you can grab onto him in the middle of the hit. But you are going to take damage. from that
78
hit.
points of damage. That's all.
That's all. Just
I did grab onto him. I rolled 24.
oh
Well, I'm
man.
assuming I did.
Yeah, you're able to grab on with that. You just needed a 20. Where's my... There it is. Well, you guys are now level 11, so I can... We'll just consider this a setback. So it's going to do 4d10 worth of damage to you.
Nah.
Oh my gosh. 29 points of damage.
You rolled high.
That was rude.
And then I say, Vincent, watch out!
You are now hanging on to essentially Ragnar's neck. At which point you hear the leading cavalrymen of the dwarves that's leading you guys to the entrance say, "Hurry before they close the gate!"
Hurry before the what?
They close the gate.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna.
We don't have time!
Mara, what's next?
I'm gonna stab the dragon.
Oh, you gotta stab the dragon.
I mean,
Okay,
on it. I might as
Mara,
well.
you pull out your blades and you begin to stab. See if you can cut through his scales.
Okay, I'm holding my flame tongue in my dominant hand now.
Okay. Don't you wait? What's your other sword?
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking that was my dragon one. I'm not. I lied. I'm my dragon slayer sword.
There you go.
Is in my hand. Okay, so I just had to make sure I did. If I hit the dragon, I get an extra 3d6 of damage towards it.
Yep.
Okay, so 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Great.
As you stab through the dragon, go ahead and roll damage for me because
And then
he's technically
3d6.
he's technically someone.
So our goal is to get through a gate.
Yes, your goal is to breach past their outer wall and get within their inner walls.
Got it.
So I did 27 for that hit.
Okay, 27.
Then I'll do my flame tongue. Can I do all 3 attacks? Is that okay? Or am I not allowed to do all 3 right now?
You are holding on to him.
But I like shoved my sword in. And I can use my other one.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I'll take that.
Ah!
Atta-
I just closed the
atta
window.
girl.
Oh man. Hold on. I accidentally hit the X.
She's like, X marks the spot.
Yeah. D20 plus 7.
Oh, I thought you were about
That
to
was
get another
almost a
crit.
crit.
I thought you were about to get a crit.
Damn.
Flame tongue deflects off of the side of the scales.
That's fair. I want to try to use the sword I have lodged into him as like a guide, like push him in a direction I want him to go in.
Okay.
Probably
So
change your dice color, Ellie.
what I was gonna say before you decided to do that was in the immense pain and using the dragon weapon searing through him, he gains some realization that something's happened to him, and by instinct jumps up into the air and takes off flying.
Oh shit. Let's go.
As that happens, you start to wriggle around the weapon. Go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and make that an attack roll to see if you're just able to do some damage and get some stuff going on in there.
Using the Dragon Slayer sword?
Yes, and go ahead and roll with advantage because it's already lodged in his
Heck
neck.
yeah. Is there a way to mark that on...
Advantage. I think just roll
I'll
2
just roll
dice.
twice.
Yeah.
23 is my highest.
23 hits. How do you direct him?
Towards the gate.
Okay, you start leading as you see. You guys see Mara stabs into the dragon, takes off, and he's freakishly flying in the direction you guys are going as your goats continue to stampede forward. A series of flying kobolds leave the wall and begin to attack you guys from the air. How do you guys handle it? Not you, Mara. You're.
Yeah, I figured.
So we've got
Besides the-
kobolds in the air trying to attack us.
Yes, they're now swooping in like
So
flying
I'm-
monkeys.
I'm trying to guide
Jupiter.
Jupiter over towards the gap in the wall where we need to go.
Yep.
And as we're doing that, I'm going to start taking pot shots at these little flying monkeys.
Okay. There are approximately 5 flying kobolds coming at you. Roll for each shot. Just landing the shot is enough to take him out of the air and kill him.
That I'm not using sharpshooter.
Sounds good.
I'm going to use my normal action. So for the first one, 16, does that hit?
That's a hit.
Okay, second one is a 24, so that hits. And the third shot is 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits. Make 2 more shots. Just go ahead and try to shoot all 5 of them.
Okay. Natural 1, that doesn't work.
Okay.
15, so...
Okay, so
I get
one of
4
them
to the
gets
5.
through your barrage. He goes in and takes a slice at you. Let me see if he actually hits. That is going to be... It's not going to be easy to hit you. +5 to hit for the kobold. 21.
That does not hit me.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, well then...
I cast Sacred Flame. Is he 60 feet away from me?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I cast Sacred Flame on the last kobold. He has to make a DC Dex 17.
Okay. Sorry, Kate's interrupting. So I'm readjusting. I'm recalculating in my head. DC 16. 17. He rolls a natural 1. So you are now ignoring the 5 kobolds that are coming to attack you to help save Beard One getting attacked, and in doing so, you take care of it. Jupiter sees these once a flying kobold gets within range, he sees these guys as a challenge now, and stops wanting to go after the gate, and is attempting to jump up and body slam a flying kobold instead of going for your gate now. How do you handle that, Beard One?
Taking my bow and I'm whacking him on his ass and pushing his neck towards the gate. Saying, no, you overgrown dust mop. We gotta go that way.
Don't
make me change your name to Uranus.
Make an animal handling check and an intimidation check. The intimidation check can be with advantage.
Animal handling, I got a 15.
That's perfect.
Intimidation, so there's a 21 on the first one, and 20, so 21 for intimidation.
Your animal handling, spot on. You're able to tame him immediately, but then Jupiter sees you as a challenge and goes to attempt to buck you off, but you begin to throw your slurs and insults at him, which he respects and immediately goes back to course.
Good boy.
Oh my God.
All right, Amelia, you have 5 flying kobolds coming at you. However, because you helped out Beard One, you are now at a slight disadvantage as they've closed the gap in on you.
Let me see. I am not a ranged person. I am just going to attack them once they get into range.
Okay, you're just gonna try to hit each one as they get in range?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead and make an attack. What's your AC?
18.
18. 2 of the kobolds hit you as you guys exchange blows. And then go ahead and just make 5 attacks. You have to beat an AC of 14. Or I'm sorry, 15.
I only miss 1.
You only missed 1. Okay, so you have 1 leftover remainder on you as you take out the rest of them, and then you yourself only take... This is going to be +6. You take 16 points of damage. in the process. Mara, I'm gonna skip you for now because you're doing something absolutely insane that I'm gonna have to improvise. We're going on to the next phase.
Listen, you took away my goat, and I said yeet.
Yep. Yes, you did. Yes. Beard One, the cavalry leader, looks back, sees that you and Amelia are doing okay, and says, "Charge! Charge!" And then you see as he falls into a pit trap that the kobolds have set, and he's gone. He's now dead, impaled in the pit trap. You look forward. There's rough patches throughout the field, and you don't know which parts are pit traps and which parts are not. What do you do to get past this booby-trapped area?
Okay, so I maybe point to Jupiter, or I pat Jupiter, and I kind of point to where the guy fell in and say, "There's holes. Be safe," or sure-footed, and try to slow him down a little bit as we pick our way through instead of going full bore.
Okay.
Slow him down a little bit.
Jupiter doesn't like the idea of taking things slow. And he's gonna he starts neighing and shaking his head left to right as he wants to continue this speed and this momentum that he's gained. Try to rein Jupiter in with some animal handling and whatever other creative tactics you may have.
Okay. No. Animal handling, I only got an 8.
8. Jupiter does not slow down. Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage as you are going full speed into the kobold's booby-trapped area.
I'm yelling at him as he's not listening to me. I'm also saying, "I'm gonna turn you into haggis." All right, roll with disadvantage. Okay. So, I'm sorry, you said perception?
Perception.
Okay, that's not good. 9.
9? Total? No, that is not good. As you see the first set of booby traps and Jupiter jumps over it, but then he hits a tripwire and flaming spikes come careening down on top of you and Jupiter. Do you want to take the brunt of the hit, or do you want to let Jupiter take it?
I will take the brunt of it.
All right.
Okay, I was about to say Amelia was about to be upset with Beardwing.
What would be upset?
Amelia, my character.
Oh,
This will also be considered a setback. It'll be 4d10 worth of damage. 22 points of damage as you get in the way and you get impaled by flaming spikes.
ouch.
But you guys make it past the booby trap. Amelia, what do you do as you see Beard One cross past this booby trapped area?
I lean over and whisper to Vincent. I'm like, okay, Vincent, we got this. Try to avoid, and I point out like the patches, and then I cast Bless on me and him.
You cast Bless on you and him. Okay, go for animal handling with Vincent.
Man, if only I could put the winged boots on the goat.
11.
This would make it so much easier.
11. Vincent, for the most part, is listening to you, but he sees one of the tripwires, so he's avoiding everything, and he wants to go and pull it with his teeth. He wants to activate it with his mouth because he's so curious as to what's going to happen whenever you do.
And I go like, Vincent, no, it's okay, it's okay.
Go ahead and make one more animal handling check to see if you can convince Vincent otherwise.
19.
Okay, you're able to convince Vincent to steer him away from his curiosity and make a Sorry, you had one kobold that survived your attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
as you make a perception check to make sure you and Vincent are going to be okay and avoid the rest of the traps, a kobold comes in and attacks you again, distracting your perception check. So make a perception check with disadvantage. My
25.
dear gosh. Okay. You are undeterred by the kobold as Vincent kicks it with his rear hind legs, breaking its ribs and sending him into one of the traps, and you get past the traps unscathed.
Go, Vincent, go! Woo!
Okay, Mara. Oh, what's
real
up?
quick, Mario, I'm doing some planning. How heavy are these goats? How big are they, size-wise?
They're about as big as a horse.
Oh, so like thousands of pounds, not
Yeah.
hundreds.
Yeah.
Got it. That screws up my plan. All right, thank you.
No problem.
Back to killing Mara. Go
Back
ahead.
to killing Mara, right?
No. Listen, I got a plan.
Mara, you are as of right now, technically you're flying towards the gate, but Ragnar decided to fly straight up. So he's going straight up, and you're essentially stalling right now. So he's stalled out in the air, spread out his wings. What are you doing in this moment?
Taking my sword and pushing down.
Okay.
Like here, like a lever.
Go ahead. Let's make a athletics check. Let's make a strength check to see if you can push through all that meat, muscle, and scales.
13.
13, not quite there, but you are. The gist of it is going through as Ragnar attempts to avoid the pain from your Dragon Slayer blade, and he's starting to go where you want him to go, but you know you're not heading in the right direction as you start to fall now, and you're starting to gain momentum and speed. What do?
Grip my thighs around this sucker's neck.
Okay, let's do a strength saving throw this time as you position yourself and you start you flex those muscles. You are not making the rolls today, girl.
I know, it's bad. It's a 12. That helps.
You can't
Okay.
change your dice. You got to change the color. You got to do something.
Listen, I'm not superstitious.
Okay, in the attempt to grip on to saddle the dragon, you slip. The friction with the air from him diving causes you to start to fall and let go. See if you can hold on to your sword and pull it out, or you lose your sword inside of his flesh.
We only have one inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Is that
start
from-
with
You start with one, and then whatever you had last session carries over as well.
I don't
Yeah,
remember what I had.
I've used all mine. So.
Another inspiration point.
What? I'm sorry.
Supposedly, in my notes, I have written 2 inspiration points, and I used one, which means I have 1 left.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, I trust past Allie.
I don't, but we're gonna take it.
Okay.
Can I re-roll that save?
I'll
Or would you
allow
rather
it.
me-
I'll allow it.
Okay.
17.
17.
Okay, that will make it. As you as you grip on and you're holding on tight now. So now you are gaining speed, gaining momentum, but it looks like he's doing a dive bomb just straight down blindly. Not necessarily heading towards the gate. What do you want to do next?
Pull up.
Pull up. Oh, you're good. All right. You continue to try to steer the dragon. Go ahead. Let's do another athletics check to see if you can cut through all that.
Oh my god.
Not able to pull up immediately. You now know you're in your final kind of like point before he hits the ground again. You've gained maximum velocity at this point. You see your friends have gone past a certain part of the field and that you are behind them now. What is your last ditch effort?
Okay, hold on.
I believe in you.
So dumb. I have my robe of useful things on. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna rip off the rope of hempen, like the 50 feet hempen rope,
Okay.
and I'm going to rip off the mastiff one, and I'm gonna tie a rope around the mastiff and use it as bait for the dragon. It's like a carrot on a stick, but it's a mastiff.
Okay.
I am glad I am not seeing this.
Not a real animal.
Okay. All right.
And
this
I'll
is
burn
so.
it with my sword a little bit to kind of like
Oh god.
make it smell good to the
Chumming.
dragon.
He's chumming for the dragon.
All right. So this is let's this is very creative. Let's figure out how we're gonna do this. So we're ripping off the stuff, and we're doing a lot
I
of
also have a
technical
pole,
stuff.
so I need a pole to tie the rope to. I can tie the rope to the pole,
All
tie the
right.
mastiff to the rope.
All right. All right. All right.
You weren't expecting this earlier today, were you, Mario?
No. And you saved the check to hold on with your thighs. So you are holding on with your thighs. You're on his neck. Okay. All right. All right. You start getting everything together. You start working at maximum speed. I'm going to need you, in order to work this fast without making any mistakes,
Yeah,
you're going to have to make a roll for that.
that's fine.
My...
Maybe.
Change the colors of your dice yet?
I don't know how.
Let's make this a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
So go ahead. All you need to do is get a 10 for this. A 10 for this sleight of hand check. Go roll for it.
Seeing what her rolls have been?
Okay. It's not all lost just yet. Your rope, and you're trying to tie it around the mastiff, and the wind is blowing crazy hard, and the rope, you start to lose the rope. You can let go with your thighs and try to grab your rope again and try to come up with something else, or you can work with what you got right now.
I'm not letting go. We're working with what we got.
Okay. What's next in your plan? I'm going to give you about a minute to think of something and tell me.
That's a great question. I am.
You're on the top. You're on a clock.
I pull out another rope. I have another one on my
Okay.
thing.
Make another sleight of hand.
All right, you got it.
There you
we
go.
go.
There you go. you immediately, and I was gonna say that it went up to a 15 because you've lost time, so you have to work faster. You immediately start tying around it. All right, you're falling. You have to throw this dog. You have to throw it in front of the dragon. Make an athletics check to just fucking toss that dog. Oh my god.
Oh, let's go. About damn time.
Wanting to throw the dog. The roll you needed like 67 times tonight. You get on throwing a stupid dog. I'm a dragon.
I know, okay. I'm scrambling here. There's not much I can do. I'll take
can
any
have a
win I can
aneurysm.
get.
The dog gets yeeted in front of the dragon, bounces in front of its face. You're almost like you're fishing. You're hoping for any god to look down upon you and give you a blessing. As the dragon gets almost like tickled by it and pulls up to try to avoid whatever's in his face. In doing so, you pull right up, grazing the ground, destroying most of the traps and stuff in the area, and gliding right behind, unwittingly, your teammates, who has a giant dragon about to trample them because he pulled up at the very last second from the ground.
Look out, guys.
Beard One, You're getting chased by Ragnar right now. You turn around to see Ragnar has a bouncing, flaming dog in front of his face on a rope, and Mara's back there trying to fish it and hold on for dear life.
Can I shoot him?
Ragnar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot him. What's your intentions behind the shots?
Damage.
Just damage?
I just want
Okay.
to bloody him up a little bit.
Okay,
Soften
okay.
him.
Get a little bit more damage. Amelia,
Yeah.
you guys are running straight for the gate, full charge. You have a giant Ragnar behind your back, and Mara is stuck on top of that dragon. What do you do?
I'm going to.
How much health do you have, Mara? Just like
74 right now.
after taking the damage?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, I have 103 max.
okay. You won't die. But
Okay.
It's reassuring.
Oh my gosh.
but you might go unconscious.
Well, it
We have
happens.
a healer in the party now.
If this
You should
doesn't
make a
do
ru-
anything.
You should make a rule though that you don't heal stupid people.
Isn't stupid. I had a great plan.
For a minute.
All right, Kate, I'm putting you on the timer. You have about a minute.
I will cast. Wait, I have Bless on. I recast Bless on all of us if they're within 30 feet.
Okay, that works. And what does
that
Bless
do?
do? Oh, you put it in the... Okay. All right, take your shots, Speared one, and we will add the damage to it.
I like that.
Yeah,
So
so
you're
if
gonna
you-
make me you gonna make me shoot?
Yeah, take your shots. Treat it like a normal combat right now.
Okay. I'm gonna do sharpshooter, 3 arrows.
Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay, first arrow is a crit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
And that's with sharpshooter, so that's plus 10. So second arrow is probably a miss. That's a 13.
That is a miss.
And the third arrow is 19. Does that hit?
Isn't that a crit for you?
No, 19. Dirty 19. It's
Oh,
not
okay. Dirty 19 is a miss.
Okay, so the only one I hit is a crit with sharpshooter. So 34 points of damage.
Okay. Oh boy.
And I shout as I do that. I'm still here, you git.
So as you shout that, Ragnar recognizes your voice and just yells out, "Beard Lord!" And again, you see the lighting up of the flames going up his neck. He's just going to blindly fire and flame and geyser everything in front of him. When your natural 20 hits right where his throat would meet his shoulders, and the geyser explodes out from under him.
Beat.
And he flies up and over you guys from the propulsion. Mara is now above you.
Invented rocket fuel.
Yes, you did.
Dragon-powered rocket fuel.
And Mara's now above you. Mara, you are now careening past your teammates.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I try to steer this sucker towards
There
the wall.
is no, there is no steering. You because this is this is an explosion that has now sent him forward.
Is he going straight forward?
Yes, he's going. So yes, I'm gonna draw a picture
Great.
to help.
He
To
wait.
help. Okay.
What, Mara, what's your weight?
So this is your friends on the goats. Okay.
Okay.
This is the wall. All right.
Okay.
This is you right now. Oh, that's wrong. This is you right now. And then this is the dragon. Right? And then this is the explosion that Beard One caused. So you're
Why am I upside down?
because like it hit it. So like now I'm going to show you a physical representation with my body.
Thank you. This is going to be great.
The dragon's flying like this, right?
Somebody's
Yeah.
got to clip this.
The dragon's flying like this, right? Beard One shoots him in the throat, and the explosion happens under him. So then he goes up and over, and if you were riding on his neck, this is what happens.
Okay.
So this is where you're at, and in a moment you're gonna end up
How
here.
high am I?
That's a fantastic question. I'm gonna say 15 feet.
I'm gonna
That's-
drop onto the goat.
Oh, acrobatics. Roll an acrobatics check. Whose goat are you dropping
got
on?
it. Beard One.
Probably mine. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the one right underneath there,
All right.
and I'm gonna try to grab her.
Oh my god.
Add a
You
D4.
are goat shit. You are goat shit.
I have blessed you.
+4, so 9. Wait, plus what? 10 because I have my luck stone. So it's a 10. It's a 10.
Oh, God. Can you please change your dice color?
Mara,
I felt this as chaotic as Jupiter tonight.
you fall. And you
Break
try.
something.
You try your best to land on Beard One. Beard One, you see Mara just flailing about in the air. What's that?
Can I try to grab her and pull her in as she's doing this lame ass tumbling act in the sky?
Yes, it's gonna be a combination of animal handling just to steer your goat in a very specific maneuver to do so, and then acrobatics from you to be able to grab her midair. That's perfect.
11?
You just needed a 10,
Yay.
and now with Mara's roll. Okay, you got it. You got it.
Thank
All
God.
right, you grab Mara, put her over the neck of your. You throw her belly over the neck of your goat, and now she's just riding on the side.
Oh boy.
Oh, you were muted. Say that again.
Got the goat. I said, good boy.
Okay, go. At which point, Ragnar crashes into the side of the mountain, the side of the barricades. The whole thing starts like a small avalanche as rocks and stuff start to tumble. You guys bust through the gate with your rams as you crash right through the side gate, and the dragon, the mountainside, the bricks, everything comes falling down behind you guys. Let me roll to see how much damage Ragnar takes from that. It's going to be 18 D10s.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a lot.
whoa.
Wow.
Jeez Louise. Beard One? You have successfully killed and slain Ragnar, the giant dragon.
I so badly want to go back and take a souvenir. But we're through the mountain now, right?
You're through the mountain now. You guys
All right,
make it
can't
past.
do that.
Your goats, the speed and everything that happens, you guys break through. There's a giant dust cloud that blows open a path for you guys, and you make it on the other side, which I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Well done, guys.
That was fun.
I was just here.
I was not expecting the dragon riding. What's that, Kate?
I was just here with Vincent.
Yep. Let's see. What am I looking for? Okay. Before you guys, you see inside the mountain on the that goes under the mountain is what seems to be a makeshift city, makeshift town, full of kobolds. You look around, you scan around, and you notice these portals that open up in the distance, and out would come out just legions of kobolds just marching out of the portals. These portals look like just large flaming ovals that they're walking out of. Every so often, a dragon, a chromatic dragon, will come out of one of those portals. As you break through and you reach this encampment, they immediately, kobolds pull out, they turn around, they look at you guys, they pull out their spears. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then, but you happen to have stumbled across a little gnomish character. She looks at you guys quizzically, looks at your goats, and then sees the situation unfolding. And she says, "Oh, hold on. Bear with me. No need for weapons. They're the new assistants I ordered. The kobolds they look towards one another, and one of them speaks out and is like, we didn't get any word of assistants joining the ranks." And she says, but they believe in dragons. They're for dragons. The kobolds look at one another as if like, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, all right. And they lay down their weapons and they kind of go about their things. They go about their business. You guys still have 2 giant goats with you, so feel free to inventory that, use them in combat in the future, but you have 2 mounts now.
Good job, Vincent. And then I walk up to Beard One and I'm like, you must treat animals better than that, Beard One.
What?
I saw you smack Jupiter with your bow.
He was dumb. He deserved it. He were good. He would smack me. He would smack me if I did something dumb. We're good.
Even if you deem it necessary does not mean it is true and right.
Okay. But it was necessary.
As you guys talk amongst one another, Cass walks up to Mara and who's draped over a goat. Yeah.
I am like this right now.
I just realized that too. I was like, you're draped over a goat, and this little gnome walks up to you to shake your hand while you're.
What's the gnome's name?
Yeah, you ask the gnome's name, and she goes, "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Cass." And
Cass.
It looks like you guys just went through a catastrophe.
Well,
Yeah.
one of us did. The other 2 are good. Some, but one of us decided to jump on a dragon.
Listen, I did damage. I helped.
Cass looks back and forth and says, "I don't know who you are, but I know you're not with these guys, and I'm willing to hear your story."
Are you with them?
She kind
You
of
seem to be with them.
shrugs and looks left and right and says, "Look, right now we need each other. And before we come to any conclusions, why don't you follow me to my shop?"
Ooh, I like things.
Okay.
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 You guys. Oh, I copied your characters before they took any damage, so your new characters on this map, you're gonna have to put your damage on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, I'm not on the right mouse. That's why.
Cass takes you to her shop. It seems to be full of gears, wrenches, gadgets of sorts. She's an engineer. There's a furnace there for her to make any items that she might need to make. There's boxes of nails, and it's organized, but it's definitely, there's a mess everywhere on current projects or anything that she might be working on. Okay. So to answer your question, in good faith, I'm technically with these guys, but against my will, mind you.
What happened?
They seem to look up to you, though.
Oh, well, I just happen to be an important figure. Mara, you take note that she immediately looked to dodge your question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your question? I missed it, too.
You said,
What
what happened?
Oh.
And you guys, what brings you along?
You know,
We're
dragons.
here to do something.
We're just trying to get away from that crazy dragon that was outside the gate.
As you said, she goes, right. Just casually trample through an army and break a siege.
Yeah.
There was a siege?
It's what we do.
I didn't notice a siege. Did you guys notice a siege?
What siege? Sure didn't seem like a siege to me.
Nah,
Why is
just
this
some
hiding
wide open
Vincent?
fields.
Cass kicks some dirt a little bit, and it goes, fine. I get it. I help them keep the portal stabilized. I have inventions. I have a machine tucked away, not far off in the mountain in a cave somewhere, that allows the rifts to open.
Why are you doing that?
I wanted to see if I could, and I ended up with the wrong people. Specifically, a very gorgeous looking dark elf who I didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting into, and then before I knew it, I was forced to help them open the rifts.
Did they have
Ugh.
someone against their will?
No. They didn't have anything on me. She stutters a little bit thinking back on it. Look, you know why I'm here. You understand it now. I was ambitious and I got in over my head.
Why don't you just stop casting the circles?
That was before I knew what was happening, and I valued my life more than I do now back then. But I can't stop them on my own now, and I assumed an infiltration unit as yourselves came here to do something, and I saw it as an opportunity to make a difference, to make right what I did wrong.
Okay. What do you got for us? What? Good.
Do we feel like she's being honest here?
She's being honest, but she's definitely holding back some information.
So, since we're the destruction crew, tell us what we need to do to stop these portals. And then we'll talk.
I've been planning this for some time, actually. As she runs over to a part of her shop that is draped over with a big old cloth, that she pulls it out, it's kind of it's a put together giant piece of wood with chalk written on the top that says Cass's plans, and there's arrows and pictures and and diagrams of things. And she goes, there's 3 ways of going about this. One, my first plan was to help the army get in and we break everything on the inside, but I don't know how well you guys would be against fighting everything. And the second idea, well, the Duergars in the camp, they don't take too keenly to the kobolds. Maybe starting a riot between them. I have a little bit of information on who the current Duergar leader is. As she says this, you're able to cross-reference your last exposure to Duergars and how they are upset with the kobolds worshiping a different god than them. They're not worshiping Asmodeus. And then she says, and lastly, we can talk to that hunk of a dark elf and try to get his key to make passage into my invention and then break it directly.
It's Dark Elf.
It's the dude that was making her moist.
Oh yes,
That
but
got
like,
her into this trouble to begin with.
well, this is a question for her. Like, I want to know.
Oh, sorry. I thought this.
Like, no, you're good.
Okay, just all right. You're asking the right questions. Make a persuasion check now, and this can be a team effort. So whoever wants to make a persuasion check can help Mara out.
These two, I have a +0.
I too have a +0.
12.
I rolled a 12. I
Oh,
have a
13
+4.
though, because I have my +1.
Amelia is not persuasive.
12.
Do we still have bless?
Yes.
So
you
should
can
we add +4
You can add +4.
or D4? D4.
Yeah, D4
Well,
bumps it up. Bumps up to
14.
14.
So let me roll my D4 because I'm not going with Mara's D4 anymore.
my D4.
So
Nice.
I rolled a 4, so I'm at a 16 for persuasion.
There you go. All right, we'll take that. Cass, she closes her eyes, thinks for a moment, and it's just like, I wanted to be an inventor. I wanted to be the greatest inventor, but I couldn't get funding. I couldn't even get recognition. I was considered a weirdo, an outcast in my community amongst my other fellow gnomes because of how outlandish my ideas were. I got desperate, and a little voice started speaking to me, who I now know is Asmodeus. He
Cool.
offered help. He offered to give me the resources I need, and part of it took form in Vorn, the dark elf, the drow. Asmodeus said that we would be the perfect pair to accomplish all my goals. And yeah, he helped me. He's kind of an engineer himself, and he was able to help me get my ideas to the next level, get me to do the things that I wanted. And when I tried to show the scholars, the professors, everyone, they told me to destroy it. They told me that the realm was not ready for it. And how could they? I thought. I thought this technology, this power should be available to everyone. And that was before Vorn, right before everything was finished, before he kidnapped me and took me here, brought me to the place where he needed the rifts to split. I watched as the first dragons broke through the sky and attacked the Gilded City, the Guild of Heroes, and destroyed their fort. DM speaking here. That was the very first
Yeah.
session. What happened to you guys? And I immediately knew I did something wrong. Look, I'm no warrior. I am not an adventurer. I make things. And right now, I want to break the best thing I've ever made. And
So I have a question. Instead of breaking it, can we change it to, instead of bringing out the chromatic dragons, bring out the metallic dragons to help fight this mess that you've created?
Cass ponders that for a little bit. You see her look up in the air, do some calculations with her fingers, and she turns, scoots some things over on her cluttered desk and says, I think so, but it would require a massive shift in. We would need more deposits, more minerals. There's a certain ore that we use to power the machines, the fuel. I would essentially need to double it to divert the energy. And this is perfect. This is actually what we need. She looks. She says, "Beard one," or did you, I'm assuming you guys introduced yourselves to her when when you caught her up. She goes, "Beard one, you're a genius." Right now,
This guy?
I'm really confused at this point.
right now,
It's the first
Vorn.
time I've heard that.
Right now, Vorn is refusing. He's refusing to let me do maintenance on the machine because he hasn't received his latest shipment of fuel. Something's happened to it. There's been a delay longer than usual, and he's been frustrated about it. If I send you guys over to help him with this issue, we will not only be able to get access to the room, but we'll also be able to get all the fuel we need.
Let's do it.
Is he gonna trust us?
Vorn respects efficiency. If you show him you can get things done with actions, I'm sure he'll gain your trust, but he may ask for a test of loyalty. I only ask that you guys go through with it. If not, we're not going to be able to ask the favor we need from him.
So this is, you said Vorin?
Vorn.
EORNE?
Yeah, the drow.
This is the dark elf. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to like any of us.
I have a feeling we won't like him
I'm
either.
a Twilight Elf. I mean, Astral Elf.
Yeah, it is going to be.
Yeah,
She looks at each one of you and she goes, "Yeah, maybe assistants / slaves. He'd probably buy it, but we're just gonna have to let go of some of that pride of yours. Play the part for just a little bit.
What's he gonna make us do?
If
Well,
you
I can do that, but I can't speak for my goat. He's got a mind of his own.
as you say that, Cass looks over at your goats they're kind of just like meandering around a little bit as one of the kobolds tries to go and pet. As some of the kobolds are petting Vincent, but none of the kobolds are going near Jupiter.
I nod my head and smile. That boy.
Cass goes, well, luckily he's not going to have to be the one talking to Vorn. Tell him you're willing to go get that shipment for him, or you're willing to find out what happens. If you can solve that problem, he can send men in and let him know that I need double the resources in order to fix some of the calibration issues that we've been having. At which point he'll bound to ask a favor from you. Go along with the favor, and I'm sure we can ask him. I'm sure we can get the key from him and get an audio and get through the gates to allow us to work on the machine.
We can try it.
Okay. She gives you. She doesn't give you much other than like a list of materials she'll need from the for Vorn to tell his men to gather, and then tells you to go off in the direction which should be over here.
North.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I need to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
No, you're good. At which point you guys are, Cass makes sure, Cass double checks and says, is this the plan we want to go with, or did the other two seem more up your guys' alley?
Options?
Well,
The other options were incite a riot with the Duragars. So make the Duragars cause a riot against the kobolds, or just fight and kill everything.
I mean, the riot sounds fun.
we want the fuel to get good dragon.
Would they be good dragons?
Yeah, metallic. In D&D lore, they're the good ones, right?
Yes. The chromatic are evil and the metallic are good. Yes, the inciting the riot plan would not get you the fuel needed to recalibrate the machine.
With going for getting the fuel.
Okay.
That seems cool.
Mara, give yourself an inspiration point for surviving the dragon.
Hell yeah.
Beardwan, give yourself an inspiration point for bringing up the metallic dragons and continuing to save them and continuing that plot line. And then everyone gets a inspiration point for completing that chapter.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. You guys head over to Vorn's camp. As you do, you see let me put him on the screen. You see a drow who is acting general for all the kobolds in the area. He sits at his desk, using a knife to essentially to gnaw in a groove on his desk that's creating just this weird hole that he's done over and over again with his dagger. There is a pistol sitting on the side with bullets scattered around and a shield kept leaning on the side of his chair. He looks up at you guys, is puzzled at first, looks to the left and looks to the right, and then Beardwan, you see him eyeing his pistol as if he's that twitch, as if he's ready to like go reach for it.
Oi, Cass sent us. We were assigned to her, and she told us you might need some assistance in looking into some problems with some supply chain issues.
At the mention of Cass's name, he relaxes, pulls back on his chair, picks up his shield, and says, Cass sent you. You and what are you to her?
I told you we were assigned to her. We were brought in as extra help.
Assistants.
Let's call it that.
He looks over at a large book sitting off to the side of his desk. He takes his dagger and flips through the page with the dagger. I don't remember hearing any reports of new recruits coming in, at least not from this realm. He lowers his brow as he gazes up at you with his eyes.
I wouldn't say we're actually recruits, more indentured.
Servant.
Yeah, we're not exactly here because we want to be here, but we're trying to make the best of it.
That makes more sense. The Duergar must have captured you.
Yeah, those dirty little dwarves.
Assigning you to Cass. She's always taken pity on the weaker. I tried to teach her of my people's customs. You can never trust someone. They're always ready to stab you in the back. Well, she didn't happen to, speak of me, mention me any more than that, did she? He, seems to be very intrigued in what Cass has to think of him.
And
He's
she only
just-
had great things to say. Turns
Might have
out
blushed a
you
little bit.
make her very moist, apparently.
Oh, God. Make a deception check. Oh, now you roll good. Now you start to roll good.
Yeah,
Listen, I've rolled good when it counted tonight. I just want to say that.
Talking about quivering loins, now she's rolling high. Good job.
Throwing dogs. Good.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. At the mention of that, Vorn goes, really? She must not be mad at me anymore. Okay. I've had my fair share of kobolds. They are very incompetent. But Asmodeus put me here to serve a purpose, a righteous purpose. We are bringing back a god. And I will finally get to hear the sweet song of one. I know you don't know much of Drow society, but only the women are allowed to hear from our god. I think that's kind of wrong. I think I would love to have one speak to me. But I've kept Cass close by just in case this is another Drow prince. Very well. I've recently had a shipment gone lost. He takes out a piece of parchment, hands it over to you. I need you to track down these kobolds. Recently, I've had piracy issues with Duergar, but usually I've had reports back. They leave someone alive. No one's come back this time. Go investigate the area they were last seen, mining and gathering materials. And report back to me. I can handle the situation afterwards. If there's a threat, he looks at all your equipment, armed to the teeth. Deal with it. And before you go, maybe update some of the equipment you may have. Asmodeus has been very generous in what he has to offer, and we've been able to pillage a lot from this dwarven castle. I tell you, some of the things these ancient beings decide to keep surprises me. It will cost you. Whatever coin you've earned in this indigent servitude, you'll have to spend. I won't give it to you freely.
What do you got?
You'll find that out for yourself once you've left.
Oh.
He hands you the parchment, which gives you the location within the caverns of where to look. And then he starts to walk away. You know, you guys have about 7 days before Golmar and his forces kind of run out of resources to hold the siege on the mountain. Until then, you also know that Vorn is using the portals to continuously supply his army and goods that he has here. Cutting off that supply chain is critical, but you are on the clock. So any encounters you have, any interactions you have, 7 days and is the time you got. So every long rest will be considered about a day or a day and a half, and I will let you know when a whole day's passed.
Cool.
Also, travel time is going to be take up some time as well. But just so you guys know, moving forward, I'll do my best to remind you of such situations.
Great.
Let's see. Okay. As you guys,
Czechoslovakia. It's like going into Wisconsin.
I don't know. I just like the accent.
It's from Stripes. I don't know. You probably didn't get the movie reference, but
Mm-mm.
old movie.
As you guys walk out of the tent, I'm gonna move your characters.
Yep.
Just so you guys were here. 2 seconds.
Can I run to the bathroom real fast?
Sure.
Great. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
As you walk out, oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, she closed her camera. Okay.
I'll keep that on so that it doesn't mess up your
Yeah,
stuff.
you're
I
good,
thought
thank
about that
you.
as I did it.
You're good. You're good. As you guys walk out, you are met with about 3 dozen kobolds. One of them steps forward amongst them and says, "Oh, hold on. I, Arix of the Arix clan, accuse you of being infiltrators. Some of my men who were posted on the wall said they saw you and your goats infiltrate this area. Rumor has it you're supposed to be indentured assistants to Cass, but we say otherwise." Now, since your time here, Beard One, you've noticed some unrest going on. This is my fault as a DM for not saying it earlier, but from walking around the camp, going to Cass's shop, going to Vorn's encampment, there's been fights, there's been murder, there's been killings, there's been ongoings between Duragars and all of it is kind of taken casually. So, you know in the back of your mind, you can get away with killing people and not getting in trouble in here.
Oh, how many of them are there?
About 3 dozen.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to Draconic because I'm assuming they speak Draconic,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna say, "It's the dirty Duraguards. They say they don't like you because you don't worship their god. They're the ones that are putting us up to this."
Ooh, okay. Make a persuasion. Make a deception check.
Okay. Deception I don't have as good, but I'll take that.
Oh. You're telling me the Duragar are speaking ill of Mulver?
Yes, they're such dirty creatures.
That's nothing new. And you're saying that they are spreading rumors on you?
Yes. They're intending to sow discord. They don't like the kobolds, and you can see I speak Draconic. So
The RX goes. Some of the 2 guys behind RX kind of be like, guys, it checks out. Yeah. why would he know the Lord's language if not wanting to be with the Lord? And RX goes, why would my men lie to me? You speak our tongue.
maybe they saw something they thought. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why they would lie to you.
Make a persuasion check.
Right.
You just need a 10. These guys are not that smart.
I got an 18.
Oh my gosh. RX goes, there are a lot of goats in this area. I've eaten 3 this past week. Very well. Find those who spoke ill against our brethren and put them on the spit. RX looks over at you, Beard One. Excuse me for inconveniencing you. And he calls off his 30 men.
Jeez.
Man, we better start looking now before a riot breaks out.
I just stirred the pot. I don't know if you heard all that.
Yeah, I did.
And with that, we'll find out what happens next session.
Damn.
Probably a little behind the scenes if the players have time. We can do a little shopping session, or we can do that next session on stream. But until next time, guys, play nice.